Yeah, myself Manoj Chaturvedi. I'm filmmaker combined general secretary.
तो आज के बारे में क्या कहना है, जिस तरह से आज आयोजित किया जा रहा है पीसी?
क्या?
आज जो आयोजित पीसी किया जा रहा है उसके बारे में क्या कहना है?
मैंने ज़्यादातर फिल्में इंडिया में ही बनाई हैं, जैसे दबंग, दबंग 2, जय हो, पुलिसगिरी, जिला गाजियाबाद, जिगरिया। मुझे तो अपनी कंट्री से बहुत ज़्यादा प्यार है और बाहर भी कंट्रियों में शूट किया है। अगर हमें गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से जो बेनिफिट मिलते हैं, जो हमें 1 विंडो क्लियरेंस मिलती है, तो इससे अच्छी बात ही क्या हो सकती है कि आप एक अपनी ऑडियंस जो हम जिस टाइप की फिल्म हम बना रहे हैं और इसमें हमें इंडिया में हमारा स्विट्ज़रलैंड, हमारा श्रीनगर, कश्मीर है ही, नैनीताल है, इतनी अच्छी अच्छी लोकेशन हमारे इंडिया में है जो हमारे स्क्रिप्ट से उसे सबसे शूट करती है, तो हमें यहाँ पे ज़्यादा उसका बेनिफिट मिल सकता है। तो वही हम उसके लिए आए कि हमें क्या बेनिफिट गवर्नमेंट देती है, 1 विंडो क्लियरेंस देती है, तो हमारे लिए और बेनिफिट है कि हम और अच्छा उसमें वो कर सकते हैं।
आज किस किस मुद्दे पे बात होने वाली है?
आज बातचीत इसी सिलसिले में आए, गवर्नमेंट के हमारे टूरिज्म मिनिस्टर सेक्रेटरी आए हुए हैं, इसी बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे कि क्या नए फिल्म बैरोमीटर बनाए जाएँ जिससे कि फिल्म मेकर को और फिल्म प्रोड्यूसर्स को उसके बेनिफिट मिले, टेक्नीशियंस उसे फ़ायदा उठाएं।
थैंक यू वेरी मच।
सरकार हूँ पर्यटन मंत्रालय में। पर्यटन मंत्रालय टूरिज्म के बढ़ावा के लिए, खासकर जो विदेश से लोग अधिक से अधिक यहाँ पर आ सकें पर्यटक, इसके लिए कार्य करता है। और हमारे पूरे इकोनॉमी में, इंडियन इकोनॉमी में इसका बहुत अहम हिस्सा है। हम लोग 6.8% जीडीपी में कंट्रीब्यूट करते हैं रेवेन्यू फ्रॉम टूरिज्म। इसके अलावा एम्प्लॉयमेंट करीब 12% देता है ये, जिसके कारण ये एक बहुत बड़ा सर्विस इंडस्ट्री है जो कि देश के विकास में काम करता है। और ख़ासकर ये सबसे जो मार्जिनलाइज्ड सोसाइटी के लोग हैं उन तक लाभ पहुंचाता है। फिल्म और मीडिया और एंटरटेनमेंट ये पर्यटन के साथ बिल्कुल ऐसा चामन चोली का संबंध है और एक दूसरे से जुड़ा हुआ है और इसकी अपनी अहम भूमिका है। और हम लोगों ने एक नीश टूरिज्म का जो सेक्टर बनाया है, फिल्म टूरिज्म का, सिनेमैटिक टूरिज्म का, उसमें बहुत ज़्यादा अपार संभावनाएं हैं। हमारे पास इतने अच्छे लोकेशन हैं, पूरा भारतवर्ष अलग अलग किस्म का ऑफ़र करता है लोकेशंस। हमारे हेरिटेज बिल्डिंग्स, जो कल्चर है, ये सारा इतना ऑफ़र करता है। इसलिए हम लोग चाह रहे हैं कि फ़िल्म की जो शूटिंग होती है वो इंडिया में हो सके, हमारे विभिन्न क्षेत्रों में हो सके, पूरे देश में। हमारे जो डोमेस्टिक सिनेमा है जो कि विश्व का सबसे बड़ा है वो हो सके और विदेशों से भी अधिक से अधिक लोग आ सकें। इससे 2 फायदे होंगे टूरिज्म में। एक तो जो फिल्म बनाने की प्रक्रिया में जो टूरिज्म का बढ़ावा होता है और उसके कारण जो फिल्म इंड्यूस्ड टूरिज्म होता है उसका जो असर होता है वो भी होता है। तो हम लोग इसी क्रम में आज ये जो संगोष्ठी कर रहे हैं, यहाँ पर अब इस सेक्टर से जुड़े हुए जो प्रोड्यूसर्स हैं, प्रोडक्शन हाउसेस हैं, उनसे बात करना चाह रहे हैं कि उनकी क्या अपेक्षाएं हैं, व्हाट आर देयर एक्सपेक्टेशंस, सो दैट वी कैन प्रिपेयर आवर स्ट्रैटेजी अकॉर्डिंगली एंड वी कैन मीट देयर रिक्वायरमेंट्स सो दैट मोर एंड मोर प्रोडक्शन हाउसेस, द प्रोड्यूसर्स कुड शूट देयर फिल्म इन इंडिया। थैंक यू।
Is there any subject where you are going to study? And they started laughing and they said, what do you mean by that? It's a very funny question what you're asking. I said, well, India is a wonderful, humorous and a very cultured country. I'm interested to know a subject where you have not to study, but at the same time, I should enjoy the studies. Ladies and gentlemen, way back 1973.
सुधा जी, सबसे बड़ी बात तो इस आयोजन के बारे में आप क्या कहना चाहिए?
ये एक ब्यूटीफुल इनिशिएटिव है एक्चुअली, क्योंकि इससे आप अपनी कंट्री को और ब्यूटीफुल कैनवस पे, मतलब सिल्वर स्क्रीन पे दिखा सकते हैं। सो इट्स अ ग्रेट इनिशिएटिव एंड आई एम सो लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू इट कि इससे डेफिनेटली हमें तो साथ ही साथ वहाँ पे जो लोग रह रहे हैं उनको भी काफ़ी फ़ायदा होगा।
कितना प्रभाव पड़ने वाला है लोगों पर इस कॉन्फ्रेंस के बाद?
आई एम श्योर, बिकॉज सी जब कई बार ऐसा होता है कि हमें कई चीज़ें नहीं पता होती हैं, एंड बीइंग फ्रॉम एन एंटरटेनमेंट बैकग्राउंड, आपको किसी भी मूवी के लिए एक लोकेशन चाहिए होती है और एक माइंडसेट होता है राइटर का, डायरेक्टर का, मुझे ये चाहिए। सो नाउ व्हेन दे आर अवेयर ऑफ व्हाट ऑल थिंग्स आर देयर, सो वो बाहर ज़्यादा नहीं जाएंगे। आई थिंक दे विल शूट इन इंडिया ओनली।
डू यू थिंक कि ऑल द पिक्चर्स आर अवेलेबल इन इंडिया और सारे मूवी यहीं पे बनाए जाए?
काफ़ी कुछ है हमारे पास। आप चाहे डेजर्ट देखिए, अगर आपको डेजर्ट का कुछ करना है तो डेजर्ट है हमारे पास स्नो कवर्ड माउंटेन्स हैं, हमारे पास नदी है, समुद्र है, सब कुछ है। सो आई गेस ऑल इन ऑल वी हैव लॉट ऑफ वेरिएशन इन आवर कंट्री एंड हमें उससे ज़्यादा एक्सप्लोर करना चाहिए।
मतलब 5 डिग्री टेम्परेचर इंडिया में
बिल्कुल, 2 डिग्री टेम्परेचर इंडिया में है और आपको जो आपकी फिल्म में या जो आपके उसमें सूट करता है आप उसमें जाके शूट कर सकते हैं।
सबसे ज़्यादा एनवायरनमेंट आपको कौन सा अच्छा लगता है?
मुझे स्प्रिंग सीजन बहुत पसंद है, बहुत ज़्यादा गर्मी या बहुत ज़्यादा ठंड नहीं हो पाती तो
Because in our ministry we have realized that tourism doesn't go by a rule book and work on developing our strategy accordingly. As Dr. Sharma has already explained to you, again we are meeting on 26th to 28th of June in Mumbai. In that meeting, then we'll bring with us all the state governments and they would be telling you what they have to offer in terms of locations, in terms of equipment facilitation, in terms of clearances and what not, and what are the facilities available, what are the locations available in those states. So that will be a real interactive, rather I would call it business to business activity which will be there for 3 days in Mumbai again. So with these beginnings, I expect that we, all of you along with us, we can take film tourism to a new height. Thank you very much.
So thank you, Dr. Gulshan Sharma ji, for the valuable insight on cinematic tourism. Yes, of course, media and entertainment can boost travel and tourism in India and give a wonderful fillip to our incredible India campaign. And now, I request Shri Manmohan Singh ji to kindly enlighten us and give us his views on the same.
Hello friends. Well, it's a small gathering, but I think what we are discussing today is very, very important. It perhaps is going to change the way we make films, the way we shoot our films in India. I must share a few experiences with you, how this whole thing has evolved actually. At the time of my first Punjabi film I made in 2003, G.I.Know, that's the time when I met Dr. Gulshan Sharma in Chandigarh. And he'll just come and he'll just discuss about it. What are your problems? What do you want? Because he always thought that tourism is always associated with cinema, and he wanted to combine cinema with tourism somehow. Initially, I was not so serious about it, but I think it is just the passion of Dr. Gulshan Sharma that he was so convinced about the whole thing that cinema and tourism are inseparable, and wherever cinema goes, tourism follows. I mean, that's the passion with which he started, and we started discussing it, and he'll come and discuss again and again. And a few things which I shared with him, like he'll say, what are your problems? Why don't you shoot in India more? Why do you go abroad? And so I'll share a few things with him, like said, when we go abroad, sometimes the governments give us the concessions, sometimes they help us giving the locations. So I gave him certain examples. So first time I think when we went for Faslane or Lamé in Switzerland, a small slip was given to us when we landed in Geneva airport, and something was written at the back of it. In German it was written. It was something given by Minister of Tourism there. And I said, what is, Yashi said, what is this? He said, just keep it with you, show it this card to anybody and shoot. And you'll get the full cooperation from everybody. So we didn't take it that seriously. But surprisingly, after wherever we went, where we used to go, we used to show that card. And after that, after some time, she said, "Okay, what is written behind this? So somebody read it for us. It was written that they are filmmaking company from India. They are our guests. So please help them whatever in way you can." And surprisingly, I tell you, that one card was a magic for us. Wherever you go, to any government building, government property, just show that card, and things were done. When I give you an example, we wanted to shoot in a train, and we didn't know where to go and how to take the permission. We just went to the railway station, and we showed that card to the person concerned there at the railway station, and he looked at the card and he said, "Okay, what do you want?" I said, "We want to shoot in the train here." He said, "So what's the problem?" We said, "We need permission to shoot in the train." He said, "Why do you need permission? Buy the ticket, sit inside and shoot." I mean, it is unimaginable to do that, these kind of things here, you know. Like similarly, we're shooting in a lane, a busy lane in Geneva. Just imagine shooting in a busy lane in Geneva, and he wanted to take a shot at the buggy coming here, with Shah Rukh and Kajol sitting in there, and we just spoke to some policemen there, 2-3 traffic policemen, said we want to shoot, we take a shot here, but it is actually one way. The traffic is going this way. We want that buggy to come from that side, from the opposite side. We showed them that card, simple card. He looked at the card, he just wait. And in 5-10 minutes, he called many of the policemen, and he organized for us.
We mean business. Don't look at the first page of the report, which is only about the direct revenue. What we should look at is the indirect impact of film entertainment, whether that's television or film. Today, as part of the Guild initiative, among the top 3 initiatives, what we do is that we bring locations and makers together. It's a filmmaker or a television program maker, or could be ad filmmaker, documentary maker, explaining to people concerned the importance of what a film entertainment can do. Manji is here, and he knows the impact of Yashji's film on Switzerland. The problems began in Kashmir, and the advantage went to Switzerland. Today, Switzerland values Indian filmmakers precisely for this reason, that what Yashji's film could do to Switzerland, they could not handle number of tourists in summer, and they had to request Yashji, please go and shoot in other parts of Switzerland. Don't focus on that lake, what's called, the Interlaken area.
All behind it, I mean, it's almost either, and thank you so much.
We have the house open for the questions, please. The mics are open. Yes, Mr. Vinod Chhabra.
Besides this, I request you to kindly provide us some relief, as it is, the film industry is burdened.
It should be without entertainment tax as well. And for your information, the whole Punjab is free of entertainment tax for any kind of film. There is no entertainment tax anywhere in Punjab. If Punjab government can do it, I think other states can also follow it. Thank you.
Yes, next question, Mr.
Locations also. There are some locations which are completely governed by the archaeological
survey of India.
That everybody has mentioned. I don't know how we skipped, but we'll take railways also with us. And we have got very dynamic minister, we have got very dynamic people. And our Madhya Pradesh chap, sir, Secretary Tourism, he's also from the railways, Lohani. So wonderful we can do on the railways also would be part. And I'm very happy that you touched the soul, and that is called the skills and the manpower. Because employment generation locally, a lot of talent is there in this country, sir. That has to be only somehow strategically channelized. That part is very important.
Thank you. Next question, Mr. Shraddha.
Media network in Pakistan now launching world's first online media and entertainment 24-hour television with the launch on the Sunset Channel. As Amit rightly said, I'm sorry.
Sure. Like you're an X4G. When I shot a film called LOC and I shot another film called Laksh. One person from the army dealing with the producer, the shooting even in bad places, when the weather was really bad in Leh, when we were all in Dehradun or right up to Khartoum, it went off smoothly. Only weather was the villain. There was no other babu who came in the middle. We were dealing with the defense. But everything came out very smoothly. I think that's what Prashant is saying, that the creative process shouldn't get affected by all this.
We are very happy you have generated one additional employment.
I must say a few things. When we go abroad to shoot, there is always some film people, production people, which is on the list of government. So they are in touch with the government, they are in touch with the film people also, the makers also. So they are always they are always on the set. When we are shooting, they are always on the one person is always on the side from the government side, so that if there is any problem, they can solve it immediately. I mean, this is something which we can look at. One structured approach, that's exactly what we see.
Thank you.
I just want to add to what Manji said. You know, this film commission as a concept, which India is not buying into. That film commission is a body, sir, that actually works between the production house and the government. And it's a kind of public-private partnership, where they become the face for the producers in terms of whatever coordination, help, whether it's manpower, it's technology, equipment. So all these countries, when you go, film commission becomes our contact point. Tourism office comes in on board for a particular location promotion, and they give you incentive only from the location perspective, and the film commission comes on board from the tax point of view. They give you tax rebate, they give you additional benefit if required, because they generate employment. So that becomes very important.
Thank you.
I just want to add to what Kuldeep said, that there are multiple benefits when you are dealing with